Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. Yes, how you are doing? I am enjoying to explaining the calculus. I think along with me you also enjoying. So enjoy the student life by writing, by not only don't go for a bookworm. So enjoy with your friends everything, including that don't miss the studies. So in the today's class I will explain the definite integrals of exercise 7.10. In 7.10 we have only 10 questions. So I will in the today's class I will explain all the 10 questions. Correct? So read on the first question. Definite integral already we are familiar. First question, integration from 0 to 1 x upon x square plus 1 into dx. Even though we are doing a method of substitution, this formula is nearer to f dash of x upon f of x. Correct or not? This answer is log f of x because they will not mention the method. You have to identify which one is applicable there. So to get to the standard, I am multiplying and dividing by 2. Now it is in the form of, so it is 1 by 2 log of x square plus 1 from 0 to 1. 1 by 2 as it is log 1 square plus 1 minus log 0 plus 1. Correct. Now it is log 2 and it is a log 1. 1 by 2. This is log 2 minus log 1. But what is log 1? Log 1 value is 0. Log of 1 to any base is always 0. So here it is only 1 by 2 into log 2 is remaining. Now moving to the next question, that is the second one. Integration from 0 to pi by 2 root of sin pi cos raised to 5 pi into d pi. Yes, here yes, differentiation of sin gives you cos but not cos raised to 5, and differentiation of cos gives you sin but not root sin. At that time now you have a tension what to do. See, if you are perfect in the basics, we can write it as 0 to pi by 2 sin pi. This is cos square pi whole square into cos pi. Why? Because you can write cos square as a sin square. Here with root we cannot write anything. That's why I kept as it is. We converted the cos. Now it is 1 minus sin square pi whole square into cos pi. Now you know. You got any idea? Yes. Put sin pi is equal to t. Differentiation of sin is cos pi into d pi is dt. See, we required this value. Correct or not? Now, whenever you are applying a method of substitution, we have to change the limits. If pi is 0, then t is sin 0. Sin 0 is 0. Then t is sin 90. Sin 90 is 1. Yes, the limits are 0 to 1. Which values you are changing, you have to write 0 to 1. It is root t 1 minus t square whole square into dt. It is 0 to 1 root t a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab into dt. Before integration, remove the bracket. Yes. Now this is the simplification is also before integration. 0 to 1 it is t raised to half. This power is half, this power is 4. T raised to half plus 4 minus 2 into t raised to half plus 2. into dt. See, everything before integration, yes. Now it is 0 to 1 t raised to 1 by 2 plus t raised to 9 by 2 minus 2 t raised to 5 by 2 into dt. Now integrate this. That changing the limit is must and should, and it is important. 0 to 1 we are integrating means don't write integration sign. 1 by 2 plus 1, directly we can write 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2 plus t raised to 11 by 2 upon 11 by 2. Now you are familiar or what? Say, I will show you that how you got t raised to half plus 1 upon half plus 1. Correct, students? Yes, already you are familiar. Minus 2 into t raised to 7 by 2 upon 7 by 2 from 0 to 1. This is 2 by 3. 3 by 2 goes up. 1 raised to anything is 1 plus 2 by 11. 1 minus 0 minus 4 by 7. 1 minus 0 because 1 raised to anything is 1. 2 by 3 plus 2 by 11 minus 4 by 7. So, my LCM is 3 into 11, 33. 33 into 7. So, what is the LCM? LCM is 231. 3 is multiplied with 77. 11 is multiplied with 21 and 7 is multiplied with 33. Write down that values. 154 plus 42 minus 132 is equal to 64 upon 231. Understood? Now moving to the next question, that is the third one. Integration from 0 to 1. Third one. Integration from 0 to 1. Sin inverse 2x upon 1 plus x square into dx. And already you are familiar, this type of problems we studied in the differentiation also. Put x is equal to tan theta, dx is secant square theta into d theta. We are differentiating. Now here, if x is 0, then what is theta? Theta is tan inverse x, that is tan inverse 0 is 0. If x is 1, then theta is tan inverse 1, that is pi by 4. So it is 0 to pi by 4 sin inverse 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta dx is secant square theta into d theta. 0 to pi by 4, it is sin inverse sin 2 theta into secant square theta into d theta. And already you are familiar, sin inverse and sin get cancels. 0 to pi by 4, 2 theta into secant square theta into d theta. Do 2 constant outside. 0 to pi by 4 theta into secant square theta d theta. Yes, which type you are applying? Yes, isolate. Isolate means what? Yes, by parts. And in by parts, already you are familiar which is the first function and which is the second function. 2 as it is in the square bracket. Theta is the first function. Integration of secant square theta is tan theta from 0 to pi by 4 minus integration sign. Whatever the term, just write on that term tan theta. Differentiation of theta with respect to theta is 1. Now it is 2 in the bracket. Theta is pi by 4 into tan pi by 4 minus 0 into anything is 0. I am not writing that. Minus integration of tan theta into 1 is tan theta. Integration of tan theta is the log of secant theta. This is from 0 to pi by 4. Only this value. Now it is 2 into pi by 4, tan 45 is 1, and now here write on the upper limit and lower limit. Log sec pi by 4 minus log sec 0. Yes. What is cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. Sec 0, its reciprocal, that is also 1. 2 into pi by 4 minus sec 45 is root 2. It is minus, I am taking minus also inside, root 2. Minus into minus plus. It is log. Sec 0 is 1. But log of 1 is what? 0. Log 1 to any base is 0. Now it is pi by 2. Take 2 inside. 2 into pi by 2, pi by 4 minus 2 into log root 2. This is pi by 2 minus 2. Log root 2 will be written as 2 raised to half. That half comes first. This is pi by 2 minus 2 into, that power comes first, log 2. Yes, 2 get cancels. This is pi by 2 minus log. This is the final answer. Yes, moving to the next question. Integration from 0 to 2, fourth one. 0 to 2 x into root of x plus 2 into dx. Yes, if you understood the problem, it is, you are enjoying to do the sums. If you not understood, no, it becomes difficult and you are feeling boring like that. So, first please understand the concept, then only you can enjoy mathematics. So, here root is there. Because of that root, to make the calculations easy, I am writing x plus 2 as a t square. When you differentiate, you will get dx is equal to 2t into dt. But in the problem, we have x also. This implies x is equal to t square minus. And whenever you are applying a method of substitution, you know that we have to change the limits. Here, if x is 0, then t square is 2, 0 plus 2 is 2, that is t is root 2. If x is 2, then t square is 2 plus 2, that is 4, t is equal to 2. Lower limit is root 2, upper limit is 2. Root 2 into 2, x is t square minus 2, root t square, dx is 2t into dt. The square root and square get cancels. T square minus 2, t into t, this is 2t square into dt. Remove the bracket. 2 into t raised to 4 minus 4t square into dt. 2 as it is t raised to 5 upon 5 root 2 to 2 minus 4t cube upon 3 from root 2 to 2. Yes. Now write on the, as I told you, no need to write this side. It is not necessary. Other you have a confusion, that's why I wrote. Now substitute the values, upper limit and lower limit. 2 by 5 constant I wrote outside. 2 raised to 5 minus root 2 raised to 5 minus 4 by 3, 2 cube minus root 2 whole cube. See, you know that 2 raised to 5 means what? We are multiplying 2 5 times. 2 5 times means it is 32. 2 raised to 5, this is 32. Root 2 5 times means minus 4 root 2 minus 4 by 3, 2 cube is 8 and root 2 cube is 2 root 2. So remove the bracket and simplify this. When you remove the bracket, it is 64 by 5 minus 8 root by 5 minus 32 by 3 plus 8 root by 3. Take the LCM. LCM is 15. This is multiplied with 3. This is multiplied with 3. This is 5 with 5. Now it is 192 minus 24 root 2 minus 160 plus 40 root 2. Now 192 minus 160, that is 32. 32 minus 24 plus 40, that is plus 16 root 2 upon 15. If you want, you can take 16 common. Next, see, this is a required answer. Moving to the next question. Only thing is they are depending on the basic integration. Moving to the next question, that is integration from 0 to fifth one. See, moving to the fifth question, that is integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin x upon 1 plus cos per x. Already you are familiar with the substitution. Here write down cos x is equal to t. Differentiation of cos x is minus sin x into dx is dt. So sin x into dx is equal to minus dt. Here if x is 0, then t is equal to cos 0. Cos 0 is what? 1. If x is pi by 2, then t is equal to cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0. So here integration from 1 to 0, 1 upon 1 plus t square into minus dt. Keep minus outside. Integration of 1 upon 1 plus t square is tan inverse t. From 1 to 0. Write minus outside. Tan inverse 0 minus tan inverse 1. Minus outside, tan inverse 0 is 0, tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. So finally we got pi by 4. Moving to the next question, that is question number 6. Integration from 0 to 2, sixth one. See, moving to the next question, that is question number 6. Integration from 0 to 2 dx upon x plus 4 minus x square. If the factorization is possible, we will go for partial fraction. Otherwise, if the factorization is not possible, we have to solve by making a perfect square. See, for that, write down the quadratic equation on the side, and you have to observe that the x square coefficient should be always plus 1. To make it plus 1, take minus common. Now we have to see the coefficient of x, number. X coefficient, there is no number, means 1. Half of that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 whole square minus 4 minus 1 by 2 whole square. Already you are familiar. The first starting 3 terms become a perfect square. Minus 4 minus 1 by 4 minus x minus 1 by 2 whole square. 4 4 the 16, 16 minus 1, 17 by 4. But we cannot write minus outside, take minus inside the bracket. And everything we have to write it as a perfect square. So this we have to write. Integration from 0 to 2 dx upon root 17 by 2 whole square minus x minus 1 by 2 whole square. See, for our convenient, now we have to go for a substitution here. This, I think this you understood. Now there is no place, that's why I am rub that. Put x minus 1 by 2 is equal to t. Dx is equal to dt. Here we have to change the limits. If x is 0, then t is equal to minus 1 by 2. If x is 2, then t is equal to 2 minus 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2. See the lower limit. Lower limit is minus 1 by 2, upper limit is 3 by 2, 1 upon root 17 by 2 whole square minus t square into dt. Now it is in the form of 1 upon a square. A means number, a square minus x square. 1 upon a square minus x square is 1 by 2a log of x minus a upon x plus 3. A minus x upon a plus x upon a minus x. Write down that values. 1 upon 2a. A is root 17 by 2 log of a plus x. Root 17 by 2 plus t upon root 17 by 2 minus t, and the limits are minus 1 by 2 to 3 by 2. Here 2 get cancels. 1 by root 17 log of root 17 by 2 plus 3 by 2 upon root 17 by 2 minus 3 by 2. First we have to write a upper limit. Minus log of root 17 by 2 minus half, plus but it is a minus half, upon root 17 by 2 minus into minus becomes plus. Take the LCM and simplify. You will get 1 by root 17 log of root 17 plus 3 upon root 17 minus 3 minus log of root 17 minus 1 upon root 17 plus 1, and they are in the form of log m minus log n. Yes, what is log m minus log n? Log m minus log n is log m upon n. Log m minus log n is log m upon n. Applying that, it is 1 by root 17 log this value upon this value. Whole upon, and this fraction goes up. Don't mix with, then multiply these two terms. It is 1 upon root 17, term by term multiplication. You will get 20 plus 4 root 3 upon 4 root 17, 4 root 17 after multiplication. It is 1 by root 7, 4 is common. It is 5 plus root 17 upon 5 minus root 17. If you want, you can stop it here or you can rationalize the denominator. The choice is left with the students. Now moving to the next question, that is the 7th question. In the exercise 7th question, integration from minus 1 to 1 dx upon x square plus 2x plus 5. See, in the denominator we have a quadratic equation. If possible, see the factorization of that. If the factorization is not possible, go for making a perfect square. X square plus 2x plus 5. X square coefficient is plus 1. The first step is clear. Next, x coefficient is 2. Half of that is 1. The first 3 terms becomes x plus 1 whole square. This is 4. And still I am not did the substitution. It is minus 1 to 1 dx upon x plus 1 whole square plus 2 square. Now put x plus 1 is equal to t. Dx is equal to dt. If x is minus 1, then t is equal to 0. If x is 1, then t is equal to 2. Here we are writing. This is 0 to 2, 1 upon t square plus 2 square into dt. It is in the form of 1 upon a square plus x square. 1 by a tan inverse t by 2 from 0 to 2. 1 by 2 as it is in the bracket, tan inverse 2 by 2 minus tan inverse 0. Don't mix with this. It is 1 by 2 tan inverse. 2 by 2 means tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4 and tan inverse 0 is 0. Finally we got pi by 8. Moving to the next question, that is the 8th one. Integration from 1 to 2. Integration from 1 to 2. 1 by x minus 1 upon 2x square into e raised to 2x into dx. See here, it is in the form of e raised to x in the bracket f of x plus f dash of x. It is nearer to this but not the formula. Why? Because here we have e raised to x but here we have e raised to 2x. So for our convenient, put 2x is equal to t. 2 into dx is equal to dt. Dx is dt by 2. And we have to change the limit. If x is 0, t is 0. So if x is 1, t is 2. If x is 2, t is 4, and this implies x is equal to t by 2. It is 2 to 4, 1 upon t by 2 minus 1 upon 2 into t by 2 whole square into e raised to t dt by 2. It is 2 to 4, 2 by t minus t square by 4 and 2 is there. So I will write each and every step. Now this 2 goes up. 2 to 4, 2 by t minus 2 by t square e raised to t into dt by 2. 2 common. This 2 common. This 2 and this 2 get cancels. Now it is in the form of e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x. Answer is, this is e raised to t into 1 by t from 2 to 4. So upper limit e raised to 4 by 4 minus e square by 2. LCM is 4. You can write e square common. E square minus 2 divided by 4. So these are the important questions. Moving to the next questions. Next 2 questions are a multiple choice. See, the next multiple choice is very important. It is important for your competitive. Here I will give you one important concept for that. Question number 9. The value of the integration from 1 by 3 to 1 x minus x cube raised to 1 by 3 upon x raised to 4 into dx. 6, 0, 3, 4. See, there are so many methods. All the lectures have their own different methods to explain this. Now I am giving you one different method. For these type of examples, say I am not writing the limits. Here x cube, I am taking a highest term common. Here we have only x, means x square comes. It is under 1 by 3 x to the power 4. Without limits and without dx I am writing. Take the power separately. This term get cancels. Now it is x into one term of x is cancelled with this. That means x cube is remaining. Now for this I am writing the limit. This I am writing the limit. Understood? See, for these type of examples, even though it is not possible, take the highest term as a common. Highest term is x cube. X cube common 1 by x square minus 1. See, remove the bracket. X cube into 1 by x square is x. And x cube into 1 is x cube. And we have to take the power separately. Then simplification. After simplification, I wrote the integration sign for that. Now here, put x raised to minus 2 minus 1 as a t. Minus 2 into x raised to minus 3 into dx is dt. But I required only 1 upon x cube into dx, that is minus dt by 2. Next, if x is 1 by 3, t is 1 by x square minus 1. 9 minus 1, that is 8. If x is 1, then t is 1 minus 1, 0. 1 upon 1 square 1. 1 minus 1 0. It is 8 to 0. T raised to 1 by 3 minus dt by 2. Minus 1 by 2 outside. T raised to 1 by 3 is it is t raised to 4 by 3 upon 4 by 3 from 8 to 0. Minus 3 by 8. 0 raised to anything is 0. Minus 8 raised to 4 by 3. So it is minus 8 is 2 cube raised to 4 by 3. It is minus 3 by 8 in the bracket minus 2 raised to 4 is 16. Minus into minus becomes plus. So the answer is 6. As I told you, there are so many methods. I feel this one is a simple. That's why I, instead of taking sign, trigonometric term or any other substitution, I did like this. Next, moving to the last question of this exercise. That is 10th one. If f of x is equal to integration from 0 to x t into sin t into dt, then f dash of x is, that means differentiation. First one, cos x plus x sin x. Second one, x sin x. Third one, x cos x. Fourth one, sin x plus x cos x. See here, we required f dash of x means we are differentiating both the sides, differentiating with respect to x. This will become f dash of x, and here upper limit is x, lower limit is 0. We are differentiating with respect to x. That differentiation and integration get cancels. This t variable changes to x. It is x sin x. This is the answer. So with this it completes the exercise 7.10. In the next class I will give you the important properties of definite integral, and you will get one property in your annual paper for 6 marks.